We came to Georgia for mountains, powder and freedom, but our last night wild camping didn't go to plan. From a sketchy knock in the dark to pushing our two-wheel drive campervan way beyond its comfort zone, this trip took us from the streets to the sky. We chased the snow to Mestia with an epic powder day at Tetnaldi and plenty of tree bashing at Hatsvali. We fueled up on Hachapuri and Kinkali and rolled all the way to Batumi for one final feast. This is van life in Georgia. Raw, unpredictable and absolutely worth it. Good morning. Guess what? It's snowing.
Yeah, again. Yeah, we've ended up last night in a town called Zugdidi, and then there's a knock on the door. It's the police. Okay, so no problem. They seemed happy enough, and off they went. And then 10 o'clock at night, just gone, another knock on the door. This time it's two guys with their police badges on and what have you. We tried to explain we'd already spoken to the police. Anyway, these guys were super aggressive. One guy started shouting. The other guy was pushing his way into the van. I had to physically hold him back. You could smell the alcohol in his breath. So I'm not sure whether they were real police or just dodgy police or who knows what. Lou then gets her phone out and says, right, I'm calling the police, even though they are claiming to be police. Anyway, they seem to sort of, well, the older one of the two pulled his mate off and said, look, and that
Panicked a bit,
and I think they realised they might get in trouble for this. So that seemed to do the trick, and they waffled on about you're not allowed to be here or whatever, and off they went. So off we went too. So we've moved and we've parked up in a car park in the middle of town with some lights and a bit more, just felt a bit safer because not quite sure who these guys were.
Yeah, so it's a bit unpleasant. The first time ever, really, I think, since we've been in the van that we've had anything.
Yeah, any sort of
unpleasant happen.
Dodgy behaviour, and it's not something we've come across, certainly in Georgia in all our travels. It's certainly not going to put us off.
And today we're going to try and drive up to Mestia. So.
Yeah, this is probably the most adventurous thing we've done on this trip so far. We have driven up there before, when we were leading tours, but that was in the summer. This time of year it's probably going to be snow everywhere. Who knows whether we'll even get there.
We've obviously had a lot of snow the last 2 weeks, so let's just see if we can get up there.
made it to Mestia. Yeah, I mean the road was fine all the way in the end. I was, quite surprised. If you go online and have a look, they say take a 4x4 up there in the winter, but anyway, it's obviously enough spring in the air for the road to clear, so it's all good. It is going to be minus 15 tonight, so we're in a guest house tonight with some heat and some comfort, and then off to the slopes in the morning.
We're providing the entertainment this morning as we are stuck trying to get out of the driveway. About to get towed out of a frozen puddle. Yay! Morning folks. So this morning we are trying to get to Tetnaldi ski resort. The young lad at our hotel said in this van, no problem, snow tyres, snow chains, not an issue. Then this morning we were frozen and sort of stuck in their driveway on the ice, so this fella with his 4x4 came and helped tow us out. We told him we were coming up here, he was like, no, not possible. He is insistent, or was insistent, that we should use his 4x4, which would of course cost $50. Obviously he wants to make some money, so he's going to say it's not possible. And the young lad at the hotel is probably a bit gung-ho, so who do you believe? Anyway, we thought we'd give it a try. We've come pretty close, we've got just under 3 kilometers to go, but as you can see now it's got a bit steep and we've got stuck, so it's time to put on the snow chains and hopefully we'll be able to make it, because we're really close. So let's see. Come on van, come on Nick. Vanlife. Exciting. Exciting for a Sunday morning. Well done.
Yeah, well we made it. That was a bit touch and go at times, but yeah.
Good driving.
Yeah, and we're right on the slopes now. Wicked.
There is the chairlift. Let's go check it out.
First lift in Tetnuldi. And it's so beautiful here, look at this. Gives a wave. So, what do you reckon, Lou?
I think it was worth the drive.
Yeah. Well, especially as the sun's come out for us.
Back in the Greater Caucasus. Pretty spectacular.
Yeah, you have to go a long way to get a better view than that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just incredible.
Check out where we're going to go.
This looks like where we're going to go. Yeehaw. Powder time.
Hatsvali number
20
at least.
Well, thankfully we've got these Michelin snow chains and they've been fantastic. Drove all the way up to Tetnuldi where they say only 4x4s can make it. Well, we made it alright. It was touch and go, I grant you that, but yeah, well impressed with these. Bit hot.
How you eat a Georgian dumpling, I think I'll eat. Bite off the corner, bite a little hole, drink the meat juice, and then eat the ingredients. Perfect. Bit of cheese with your cheese.
Yeah.
Good.
easy.
Good. Morning, folks.
Different scenery today.
So this morning we were on the chairlift. That's sort of in Mestia, going up to the ski resort of
Hatsvali.
This is our last day skiing in Georgia.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a change of heart.
And our fourth resort. So yeah, not expecting too much. It doesn't look like they've got a whole lot of snow, but still we're in Mestia, so we're going to give it a try.
Yeah, it's all amongst the trees, so it might be quite fun and interesting.
Yeah, we had a day up at Tetnaldi yesterday, which was awesome. Bluebird powder day, hard to beat. Today might just be a little bit of a groomer day and enjoy the spectacular views. This is our little dog friend. He's come with us down the whole run. Barking the whole way.
Whew.
Fun.
Yeah, this is good. Here comes our dog.
Keep up, dog.
Come on in. Right, which way now?
Which way do we go?
Which way? Through there.
Now that's uphill, dog.
Which way? Go on then. Just having a rest.
Hey, doggy. Yee-hoo. Which way? What are you doing, Nick?
Just having a rest. I'm a bit out of breath.
Yeah.
Nice tree to lean up against.
Yeah.
Quite comfortable actually.
Yeah. Looks comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice bit of sunshine.
Yeah. Looks like Nick found some trees again. Oh, he's down. Oh, he's backwards. Oh, he's down. Having another rest.
Oh, a bit heavy now, the snow. While you're up there,
You kind of left a yard sale of items.
did you like my tail grab coming through the trees?
Interesting route option.
Yeah, it wasn't the best route, but I knew what I was trying to do. I was trying to nip through there. There's a gap there. One ski went one side of the tree, the other the other. After that, it was never going to be. It was never going to look pretty, put it like that. Anyway, I've survived. I'm here.
Right, hold on.
I'm just resting. Oh, I see. So you're going to film me crash into that tree now, are you?
Well, there's, there is space between the trees. I suggest you aim for the spaces.
Yeah, I'm going to concentrate. Now I've got a bit of strength back in my legs. See what we can do here. come you didn't land it, Lou? No, you didn't. You're on your ass. Oh, okay, yeah. But, yeah, well, as long as you're all right. Nice view from here, at least.
You having a rest? He's up.
That's why I put a fence there.
That's why I'm on this side of the fence.
Nice where it's like lasted. Smashed them.
Well, that was fun. Here he comes. Our safety dog. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy.
Well, what do you reckon, Lou?
The snow was awesome. Quite steep, a bit tight, and a bit tricky in places, but it was really good fun. But the 10-15 minute hike to get there was a bit hot.
Yeah, it was really hot.
Sweaty.
My legs are burning by the time before we even started, but that was well worth the effort.
Yeah, nice to get one more bit of powder for our last day snowboarding, skiing in Georgia. Cruisy blue on the groomer, I think, to finish off.
I think so. Enjoy the view, look at that, that's just incredible.
All finished at the ski hill. Just walking back to our guest house. Past the cows. Through the houses. Pretty cruisy way to finish the day. Well, last night didn't go to plan. We came back off the hill, got showered up and then went into town for some food, and ended up chatting to this American guy that lives in Tbilisi, and yeah, one beer turned into quite a few more, so we both got a bit of a headache this morning. Thankfully I stuck to the beer, Nick went on to the wine, so he's got classic Georgian hangover this morning. He's nipped off to the cash machine to get some money out so we can pay this guest house before we leave, but yeah, another night in Georgia. But kettle's on, coffee's on, so hopefully once this is all done we'll feel a bit more human again. Better. I have to say though, well impressed with that little hill we went to yesterday here, just on the edge of Mestia. Didn't have many expectations at all really, because it's got one gondola and one chairlift, but it was really good fun. Definitely like the steepest runs we've seen in Georgia. All the other ski resorts have been pretty mellow, whereas this one, you know, actually had some steeper stuff. And we even managed to find some decent powder. You know, did a little bit of a hike, wasn't too far, but yeah, yeah, so it ended up being quite a lot more fun than I was expecting yesterday. So if you're ever up this way, I recommend it. Now we've had a tea, coffee, breakfast, feeling a bit more human. It's time to move on. We've had 3 nights here in Mestia in this little guest house. We've done what we wanted to do, so we're just going to drive up the valley a bit more, take some pictures, a little bit of sightseeing one last time, and then we're going to drive back down, back to Batumi, and then from there we go back into Turkey.
Right, so we've driven up the valley from Mestia, and this whole region is called the Svaneti region. It's famous for certain foods, but the biggest thing it's famous for is these towers. They're connected to people's houses all through the villages. You see them all over the place, and it's easy to think, oh yeah, they're defensive towers to stop, you know, invaders from attacking them, but apparently they're actually built to protect themselves from the neighbours. It's not unheard of to have feuds in these villages, and so they build the tower in case they fall out with their neighbours and the neighbours come a-knocking to beat them up or something. So yeah, feisty bunch up here in the mountains. I think they're pretty peaceful on the whole these days, but yeah, a bit of a dark history.
I guess the van is pretty tasty. How about that for a view? Yeah, it can be pretty sad to leave the mountains. We've had a really good time in the Caucasus. Been in Georgia for 6 weeks now maybe, and most of it's been in the Caucasus and been pretty sweet. But time to move on to the next adventure. So it's farewell to Mestia, farewell to Svaneti. For another van wash, much needed. Well, here we are. Found a little place to stop for the night. We're just next to the Black Sea, you can probably hear behind us. So we've come out to the mountains. We've had 5 or 6 weeks playing in the snow.
We can see the mountain from here as well. Quite a cool spot.
Yeah, we've got the last of the light up there on the Caucasus, and sunsetting on the sea behind us. So it's quite a nice spot down here by the beach. There's a lot of rubbish, which is a bit of a shame. But
apart from that, it's great.
So we'll leave it there for tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Who is it? Nino and Ali.
Looking for these the whole time that we've been in Georgia. It's like walnuts on a string with a fruit jelly, I guess, on the outside. Anyway, there's certain regions of Georgia they sell them well. They've got them here in Batumi, so we're going to get some, and might end up being gifts for friends at home. Poor then.
What colour do you want to get?
I don't know, what flavour are they? Which is good. This one, honey's good, yeah? Two?
Kiwi good.
Kiwi? What about kiwi?
Kiwi good.
It's good, okay, two.
You getting them whether you like them or not?
Kiwis from Georgia.
Granati.
Granati, good?
Good. Granati.
Oh yeah, take two of them.
Delish. After an amazing 6 weeks exploring Georgia in our campervan, it's time to head back into Turkey. But the snow's not done with us yet. We discover what it's really like to go skiing in eastern Turkey and visit some of the fascinating historic sites that this part of the country has to offer.